Hello Virgo, and welcome to Rooted Souls Tarot. I'm Lisa and this is your reading for June 2024. So should we get straight into the reading with 3 cards to give us the general energy, the general theme of this month? Give them a little bit more of a shuffle. One more. Right. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. So the Wheel of Fortune speaks of the wheel of life moving round. Obviously, things never stay the same. And if we want to learn and if we want to move forward and if we want new things to come towards us, then the Wheel of Fortune needs to keep turning. And I think you've had quite a bit of a difficult time over the last few years, the last 5 years even. And I think now's the time that things are going to start shifting and things are going to take on a different tone. You know, things are going to start feeling very different in themselves. And in order for the wheel to turn, we've got to start putting energy into it to give it a little bit of a shove on its way. And the Page of Wands talks about news coming in that's going to allow you to do that. Something is going to come towards you that you need to keep your eyes peeled for, that's going to help you to push you into the right direction. It's going to take action. You're going to start moving forward in a really positive towards whatever gives you passion, maybe a new job or a new hobby or holiday or something that's going to change the way that life has been feeling over the past few years, and you're going to get a bit of a shove and a bit of some news that are going to push you in that right direction. Excuse me. A bit of a cold this week, so I've got a little bit of a dry throat. Right, so we've got the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles is teamwork, is the card of teamwork, because there we've got all the 3 different artisans all looking at the church. One's the mason, one's the architect, one's the actual person that's going to use the building, and it tells us that you're going to be working with someone, collaborating with a team this month to push yourself forward in this motion, the motion of the Wheel of Fortune. So you're going to be taking action, and there's going to be other people that are going to be involved that will help you to move onwards and move forward and onwards and upwards. So let's have a few cards for our past energy to see what's been happening. Excuse me. Okay. So Virgo, past energy. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the 10 of Swords. So the Knight of Cups, he is somebody who's beginning to take action and to realise that his emotions don't have to lead him, don't have to be the thing that is front foremost within his mind. I think there's been lots of work for a lot of us, a lot of the star signs over the past 5 years, a lot of inner work going on, and I think he is here to say that, you know, you've come a long way. You've created this inner stability, and now it's time to use those skills that you have been honing and to use those to help you to move onwards, because it's all well and good working on oneself, on one's inner world, and that's a really important job, you know, focusing on our shadow and looking at the parts of us that maybe we don't want to shine a light on, and to work hard to work hard, finding peace with those shadow side of us, and steadying that inner world. But there comes a point when we need to move onwards from that, and I think that is what you've come to a realization in the recent past. That great, you've done the work, you've figured a lot of stuff out, you're feeling very even on an even keel with your emotions, and your inner world may have been in quite a lot of turmoil in the past, but you're at the end of that cycle now. You've done the work, you've figured stuff out, and there's a new dawn upon us. Now's the time to put that to bed now and to focus on building the life that you have been wanting, been coveting over, all of your life potentially. So let's just have a couple more clarifiers for that past energy. Okay, the Page of Pentacles and the Sun. Yes, so now's the time to shine the light on moving forward and pushing yourself out there and finding that place in the sunshine, the place that's filled with abundance and all the things bright and light and sparkly that you have been waiting for, because you're in a better place now than you have been in a long old time. The sun is shining on you, and there's going to be something that's popping up, or there has been something that's popped up because we're talking past energy here, that's made you realise or pushed you a little bit more in that right direction. Something's coming, some news has come in, or you've heard something, or you've had a realisation that now's the time to move on and to find your place in the sun. So let's find our current energy. Excuse me, I'll have another drink of water. Okay. We have the Emperor. And we have the Empress. So if you're not in a really strong place right now, I don't know who is. So the King and the Queen, the Emperor, the Empress, he's fully in charge of his masculine side, and she is in complete control and in complete comfort with her feminine side. And both of these elements are perfectly balanced, and you are hopefully feeling that, as we've spoke about, you've had that you've worked on yourself in the past, and now you are in this really strong position now for moving forward. You've got the skills, you've got the steadiness within you, and you are all set to move forward and nurture into existence, and to work hard on whatever it is that is the next phase of life, that turn of the wheel. You are in perfect position now, to bring that into fruition. So let's have another couple of clarifiers. Really sorry, I've got a really cold chesty thing going on. It's making it difficult to talk. Okay, we have the World. Oh my goodness. And the Ten of Pentacles. So you're in a really strong position at the moment, Virgo, for moving onwards in a really powerful way. You have the World, so that you've come to the end of the cycle and you're at the beginning of a new cycle, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is everything that you have desired. So whether that's finance, love, freedom, any of these things that you've been working towards, you are on your way now to bringing all that into fruition. All this abundance, all this amazing stuff that you have been wanting and moving towards is starting to begin. So that wheel is turning and you're heading in this really exciting direction with all the power and the action that you need. Let's have a couple more clarifiers on this. I'm really excited for you, especially as I'm a Virgo as well. Let's have a little look. Okay, we've got the 8 of Swords and the Hermit. So the thing that we need to be careful of is to not let our minds overtake us. As a Virgo, I'm very well practiced in the art of overthinking and of letting my mind get carried away with me, being over analytical, because us Virgos really are. And I think these 2 cards have come out as a little bit of a heads up to try not to let our overactive mind and our critical mind, our self-critical mind, overtake us and send us back into that cave, the Hermit, where the Hermit lives, where we've spent a lot of time in recent years, because that would be going backwards. Have confidence in yourself. You have got what it takes to move on to this next phase. Now, don't let anything get in your way. The Emperor never lets things get in his way. He's a leader. He's moving onwards. He's taking life forward. And she is a creative being. She nurtures and she grows things from its very seed and creates this abundance. And you have got that possibility and that ability right now, because you're in a really energetically really great place. You're on the cusp of this new cycle. The wheel is turning and you're heading towards your 10 of Pentacles, and you're putting everything in place, laying the foundations, putting all these building blocks in place for this 10 of Pentacles. But you just need to remember not to let your brain and your mind get the better of you and self-sabotage it and send yourself back into that cave. Because the Hermit, as well as living in his cave, while he's been in his cave, he is he's embodying and learning all of the wisdoms all the things that he's learned over his life, and he's learning the lessons, and then he's coming out of his cave and he's shining his light. And instead of going back into your cave, retreating back into your cave where it's safe and comfy and you can mull over stuff and learn stuff and hide in the cave thinking that, this is where I want to be because I need to learn stuff, I need to delve deeper into my shadow side, I need to look a little bit closer. No, you don't. Now's the time you get out there and start shining that light and sharing that wisdom, because you're the power couple. You've got the complete package at the moment, Virgo. This is your time and your time to shine. So let's have a few cards for your future energy. I feel like I'm giving myself a bit of a pep talk here. Okay. We have the 9 of Swords, we have the 7 of Swords, I'm going to pull one more, the Justice card. So the 9 of Swords can be the ever-waking nightmare, the thing that's playing on your mind day in, day out, that's keeping you awake at night. Now, we've just talked about overanalyzing and all this inner turmoil that goes on in your head all the time, that is self-created, that you can step out of at any time, because it's only created by yourself. And this speaks of all these things playing in your mind constantly, day in, day out, and feeling quite despairing because you can't see a way out of it, a way out of it, but there is a way out of it. And the 7 of Swords, he's very smart, he's very wily, and he makes his plan of action and he finds a way and accomplishes what he's going to do. And that's what you're going to do, Virgo. You're not going to stay in this place of constant pain and anguish on the inside, and what if, or I'm rubbish, I can't do that, all the things that go on in our heads on a nightly and daily basis, you are going to find a plan of action and you're going to get yourself out of it, because you know, he's there, he's carrying his swords away, and hopefully he's going to fling them over a cliff, and all those stupid thoughts and overthinking, you know, thoughts that we have, he's going to get rid of them, hopefully. But he's got a plan of action, and he's going to find a way to stop all this nonsense going on in our head, or to solve the problem of what's actually going on. So Justice card is doing things in the right way. And so to do things in the right way, sometimes you have to come up with a plan, with a strategy, to make sure that all the T's are dotted, the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, and to help things return to its state of equilibrium, its normal state of balance. And I think the Seven of Swords is actually helping you to do that, because you're having a plan and you're problem solving your way out of it. Let's have another 3 cards to clarify. Remember, you are the Emperor and the Empress. You are the power couple. You can problem solve, and you can solve these problems and find a way around it, because us Virgos are actually really good at problem solving as well, because of our over analytical brains. The 8 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the Tower. So this speaks of you having to walk away from certain things in order to find that place of victory, that place of where you've conquered things. He's coming back from a war. He's on his horse. He's got people around him celebrating his victories, and that is what you're going to have to do in order to find that place of equilibrium, to find to get that strategy for getting you out of this mental torment, however that needs to be, whether that is with a problem solver or by you simply taking control of your mind. You're going to have to leave some crap behind you and move onwards in order to find that place of victory. And that actually may come in the form of, you may be nudged into that by a tower moment. So that could be a mental epiphany, a realization that, there's a way out, or this is how I do it, or this is the direction I need to go. Let's just clarify this tower with a couple of cards. Okay. Oh, we've got the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So the Tower moment is going to be, you're going to have this huge epiphany, this huge moment where you go, aha! And you're going to completely shift your brain and the way that you think, and you are going to become Mr. Smug. The 8 of Cups, I love him. He looks so happy and pleased with himself, doesn't he? Because he's getting where he wants to be. He's at a place where he's on his way. He's really happy with himself because he's doing the right things. He's gathered all his cups. All his cups are in a line like trophies, and he's really chuffed with himself. And the 8 of Swords is that will happen really quickly. As we know, the tower can come in and wipe things out. It's a click of her fingers, and it leaves all the rest of the tower on the floor, and we've got to put all the pieces back together in a better way. And so I think this is what's going to be happening for you, Virgo, in this month, is that you're going to have this tower moment, whether that's a physical thing, but I actually think it's going to be more of a mental thing, a mental shift, so that you can begin to bring yourself back into balance, bring yourself back on track and focused, so that you can walk off into the sunset and be at the place where you're really, really happy, that you've got everything in line, all your ducks in a row, all your cups behind you, as Mr. 9 of Cups has. I did say 8 of Cups before, didn't I? 9 of Cups. He's really, really pleased with himself. And I think if you can get through this month, you are going to be set up, and everything's going to be ready and prepared for you to move forward in a really exciting way. Let's find 3 cards for a general overview. Okay. Let's have the 6 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. So we've got the 6 of Pentacles. So this is an overview of what we've just been talking about. And the 6 of Pentacles talks about the flow of energy. So I think maybe this month you're having to keep this energy flowing. So in order for balance and equilibrium, I can never say that word, we need to give and we need to receive, and to keep yourself, keep the flow all nice and smooth. We have to be comfortable with doing both. And I think maybe you are going to have to, I think this is going to be advice rather than an actual tangible thing like finance, money or love. I think this is going to be advice. I think you're going to have some support this month to help you get through this difficult, sticky bit at the end of June, where you're going to have the epiphany. And I think the King of Cups is somebody who's going to come in and help you with that. The King of Cups is someone who's really steady, emotionally stable, who's very wise and very in touch with his emotions and his inner self. And I think this person is going to help you to focus on the positives, to find the positives within. Let's just have one more card for that 5 of Pentacles. The 2 of Swords. I think they're going to help you to make a decision that's going to be, sorry, we've got the 2 of Swords, did I just say that? To help you make a decision that's going to be beneficial for you in a financial way, that's going to make or break the direction that you're going to go in, to see whether that's going to be worth you going into or not. Let's just have a few more clarifiers on this general overview. See if we can pull it together a little bit more. Yeah, we've got a King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So I think you're going to have this person coming in this month. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male, just because we've got the Kings here, but it's going to be somebody that you trust, that is very knowledgeable and very steady, and is going to help you with advice. You're going to maybe share advice because you've got lots of knowledge as well, and they're going to help you to steer your ship, to make the right choices, to send you in the direction of abundance, to that 10 of Pentacles place, that place of pure abundance of finances particularly. And they're going to help you to take action to shove you in the direction that you're meant to be going into. So I think you've got a really filled month here that's really quite exciting, and with a lot going on actually. So I look forward to seeing. I'd love to know how this June gets on for you. I will keep you updated next month, let you know if my June has been as busy as fruitful as this. But remember, you are the power couple. You have got that strong energy this month, and whatever gets thrown at you, you've got this, and you can do this, and I believe in you. So, right. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. If you liked the reading or you'd like to see what else is going to be coming up in the channel, please subscribe or like the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts, whether any of this resonated with you, and I will see you next time. Thank you, Virgo. Bye.